Concern was raised on this because of apprehended adverse impact in downstream due to this meager discharge. Now, for downstream riparian rights and sustainable biodiversity, the 1 unit will be run continuously during the lean season to maintain the minimum water flow of 250 cubic subject to available inflows. Second, protection measures in downstream. Expert group has suggested protection measures up to 15 km downstream. Joint Steering Committee has also recommended that necessary protection works in the portion of 15 km in the downstream from dam site be carried out at locations and details worked out by NHPC, Brahmaputra Board and Water Resource Department, Government of Assam with funding from NHPC. NHPC has decided to carry out protection works beyond 15 km that may be extended up to 30 km in downstream. Out of Rs 470 crore for implementation of Joint Steering Committee recommendation, Rs 145 crore has been kept for protection measures in downstream. In order to implement best possible anti-erosion measures in downstream, a detailed study of the bank erosion and protection measures has been undertaken by Department of Water Resource Development and Management, IIT Roorkee under the guidance of Professor Nayan Sharma. Protection measures shall be implemented in consultation with Water Resource Department, Government of Assam. Dam break analysis is under progress. Disaster Management Cell shall be created for implementation of Emergency Action Plan or Disaster Management Plan. Environment. Cumulative study for impact of proposed projects. The environment clearance and forest clearance to the Subansiri project have been cleared with a clear environmental management plan. Based on the environmental clearance and forest clearance, following steps are being taken for environmental sustenance. First, compensatory afforestation over an area of 8,000 hectares of degraded forest land. Second, for catchment area treatment, construction of check dams, biological and engineering measures are being taken. Third, for fish management plan, hatchery is to be developed. Fourth, for biodiversity and habitat conservation plan, 2 orchidariums have been constructed. Fifth, great works or random rubble masonry and plantation for restoration of dumping sites. Sixth, under resettlement and rehabilitation plan, development of 2 sites for resettlement is in progress. Compensation and other R&R benefits have been paid. One of the major concerns voiced is cumulative impact in downstream due to implementation of so many projects in upstream in Brahmaputra basin. However, at the same time, cumulative impact on downstream being experienced presently also needs to be considered while arguing for concern. It is established fact that bed of Brahmaputra river is rising every year due to sedimentation, thus inundating larger area during flood. Erosion is other menace which has adverse impact on agrarian economy of downstream. Flood and erosion year after year is impacting ecology adversely and Assam is rapidly losing its fertile land due to this. One must understand the basic scientific fact that river network is ultimately a drainage system of any valley and its course and depth needs to be maintained to minimize inundation of area and erosion during flood. Well-conceived storage dams and its proper operation are only solution to moderate the flood and minimize damages besides stabilizing river channel for better erosion management. Benefits can be further multiplied with utilizing water resources for electricity, irrigation, navigation, tourism, and other beneficial purposes. World over, examples are there of such river management, where river has been scientifically channelized by constructing dams in cascade, and flood and erosion have been minimized, besides giving the nation cheaper electricity. In our country too, number of dams are not only helping in flood control, but also providing water for drinking, irrigation and hydropower. Damodar River and its tributaries, earlier known as the River of Sorrows because of its ravaging floods in the plains of West Bengal, have been tamed with the construction of several dams and being used for flood control, irrigation and electricity generation. In addition to Subansiri Lower Project, 94 projects having individual capacities more than 25 megawatts each, amounting to a total of about 41,702 megawatts capacity, are planned in Arunachal Pradesh. The impact of all these projects on environment, including downstream impacts on the entire river ecology, and most importantly, the people, are a matter of concern to the Government of India. Thus, Government of India has engaged independent consultants to carry out cumulative environmental impact assessment studies, including complete basin studies of the entire Brahmaputra basin. These independent experts and professional agencies are third party, having recognized country-level expertise. The study would assess cumulative impact of various upcoming projects in the sub-basin on environmental flow, flora, fauna, aquatic life, water quality, ecological sensitivity, downstream impact, social, economical and cultural aspects, etc. The cumulative environmental impact assessment study or basin study will direct optimal and sustainable number of projects with their capacities in megawatts in that basin based on carrying capacity of basin and environmental management measures through a detailed environmental management plans for each basin. Even after cumulative environment impact assessment study or basin study, there will be a project-specific environmental impact assessment, that is EIA, and environmental management plan, that is EMP, studies and related mitigation measures. There will also be project-specific public hearing before environmental clearance.